When to leave a relationship immediately. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. Well. I just did a video about healing relationships, healing broken relationships, and the importance of picking up the phone to heal a broken relationship of great meaning. Okay, this video is going to be kind of the opposite end of the spectrum, when we should be leaving a relationship as soon as we can get out of it, immediately. So I'm going to tell you a little story, okay? Recently, I was talking to somebody. I'd met somebody out. It was a man, very nice man, very good looking man, who's going through his own situation where he has been through a prolonged divorce situation. He's not quite divorced yet, but he's been going through it for a number of years. I don't know why they're not divorced, because she lives in another state, he lives in one state, and they've already made that decision because she had somebody else, I guess. So anyhow, so what happened was I was talking to him. Well, he had gotten involved with a woman, another woman, and they had dated several months, and he was investing his heart and his emotions in it. And then it came to find out something very, very significant that was not good, okay, that was not good at all. And that significant thing was that she was dating a married man and had been for quite some time, okay? Well, you know what immediately came out of my mouth? You want to hear it? I said, dump her immediately and do not go back. Well, I don't know if that's exactly what he wanted to hear, because, well, his emotions are involved. His emotions are involved in that relationship. And so now you got somebody with emotions involved in a relationship, and they're going with a woman who is going with a married man. And I said, you know, if she's going with a married man, and he's a very married man with children and everything else, I guess. And I said, that shows her character. If she's willing to do that to another man's wife, then she'd be willing to do something similar to you. It's a personality flaw that's probably not going to go away anytime soon. Now, if she came to him and said, I'm exiting this relationship, I'm getting out of this relationship, I'm changing my life, that may be a different story, okay? Because we all need to forgive ourselves. We've all made mistakes. We've all done stupid stuff on purpose, and maybe even been in relationships that we shouldn't have been. We've got to forgive ourselves, but we don't stay there. We don't stay in that relationship. We don't stay in that toxic situation. Okay, we get out of it, and then healing can take place within who we are, and then we can move on. But that wasn't the situation with this woman. She was happily continuing on her relationship with a married man. And so what happened was, I just said, you need to get out of that relationship immediately, disconnect, and don't talk, don't go back, and run as fast as you can, because that is showing a significant personality flaw. We all have personality flaws, but one that is going to probably affect their relationship in the future, and she can't be trusted. If you can't trust somebody, there's a problem in that relationship. Often we have communication, we have relationships with people that we can't trust. Okay, that's a given. Sometimes that happens, but we don't want to have a deep meaning level relationship, such as what that was turning into. Well, at least he thought it was turning into it. I don't know if it really ever would have turned into it. And so the thing about it is that she had a certain personality flaw. But I also told him he needed to get his act together. I said, what woman's going to want to have a serious relationship with you if you're still technically married? For whatever the reason is, you need to clean that up. You need to clean up your own life before you go and you get involved with somebody else. I said, this has been going on too long. You either go back to your ex-wife, which I don't think he should, because she was supposedly, from what he told us, cheating on him and had a totally different relationship and did all kinds of other things. So, that's up to him. But the thing was, this new relationship is the one I'm focused on. First of all, he does need to clean up his life. He needs to get his own life straightened out before he enters into another relationship. Then, likely, the right relationships are going to come to him, because the right relationship is going to run the other way in his situation. They're going to say, hey, I don't want to be involved in this. He's still technically married. So you got to clean up your own life first. Then you move forward. But her going with a married man really does show a significant personality flaw. And I'm not saying if she went with a married man, made that mistake. I know a lot of people that went with married people, which is terrible in my opinion, but they got out of it and they never did it again. And so we're not talking about those kinds of people, because those kind of people self-corrected. And I'm all about self-correction, because we all make mistakes. We've all made mistakes, all of us, of some kind or another. And so we have to auto-correct, self-correct, and then move on from there. But she wasn't doing that. She was staying in that relationship at the same time having a relationship with him. And so the thing is, I said, you need to run immediately the other way and disconnect permanently. Because even if she comes out of that relationship, she's not regretful, she's not remorseful. So how's that going to hurt? If she's going to cheat in one side, she's going to cheat in again and again and again. It's a personality flaw that unless it's addressed, it's not going to change. And it wasn't being addressed. Okay, so if someone is addressing their personality flaw, that's totally different. I'd give them a second chance, third chance, fourth chance, whatever. It depends upon the situation. But if they're not correcting that personality flaw, such as her going with a married man, I absolutely would probably disconnect from that relationship. Okay, from my house to yours. May God bless you. I do hope you like, share, subscribe, and I hope you tell all your friends and family about my channel so they can come over and visit too. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.